What up, y'all? It's your man Fat Boy checking the fucking. Alright, so I just watched a blog from the Union. Shout out to my Union brothers, to my extended family. I know I'm not part of the Union, obviously, but that's my extended family. I fuck with all three of them heavy. I watch all their content. At least I try to, anyway. I try to watch every single video because I fuck with how them niggas move. I like their energy behind the conversations that are being had in battle rap, and I think that they push a positive agenda in order to be a good look for the battle rap blogging community. So I fuck with them niggas heavy. I watched the blog. I'm gonna put the link in the description block for the blog I'm talking about. They spoke on Restore Order, and they spoke on like different bloggers and shit like that that's going on behind the scenes. Visuel made a point of saying, yo, we gotta put more muscle behind it. And I don't know if what I'm about to say is speaking to exactly what he was saying, or I'm getting ready to give a different perspective on what he was saying, but here's my thoughts on it. I think what he was alluding to was a good idea, but I think my route to take would be, yo, you got to get a certain amount of bloggers, you got to get a certain amount of battle rappers to get all on the same side behind the scenes, and then have somebody be the captain of the movement and call you all around and tell them, look, call RBE, tell them, look, KOTD, whoever, look, this was going on. We got all these people, start naming all the people off who were involved. We got all these people behind the scenes all linked together as a union. We want the dumb shit out of battle rap. We want the niggas who not offering positive vibes to the community, the niggas who not doing battles like they're supposed to, niggas who running off on plugs. We want them niggas out of battle rap. This is what's going to happen if you don't keep these niggas off the card, at least for a while or whatever. We're going to go on our channels, and we're going to go on YouTube, and we're going to go on Twitter and everywhere else we can and tell niggas not to support your next fucking card. If any of these names that we list, this person, that person, this person, that person, if any of them names pop up on your fucking card, we not supporting it. Now, they may not listen to you and still do that shit anyway. You feel me? But when they see that the pay-per-view sales are a little down and their pockets get hit, they might call you back and be like, all right, give us that list of names again because we can't afford to take a loss and we can't have you niggas doing that shit. URL just recently, and I don't know if niggas is paying attention to this, they was on Twitter telling people, if you want to blog for the URL, hit us up. Now, I thought about that shit for a minute, like, my nigga, do I want to be a more respected, more notable blogger in the battle rap community? And my answer is, yes, I do. But I want to build it on my own terms. I want to be able to speak about what I want to speak about on my own terms. And this ties into the Restore Order, because if you become a blogger for the URL, and I'm not shitting on whoever has decided or chooses to do it, if you decide to do that, you're pushing an agenda for the URL. You pushing the content that they want pushed and talking about the things that they want talked about in order to gain favor with the URL. That's part of the problem that's hurting the culture. You need people to cover all aspects of battle rap. You need people to cover all the things that's going on within the community, good or bad. You need people to speak on the shit. And I just decided that it wasn't a good look for me. I got 189 fucking subscribers, but I got all them subscribers on my own. I didn't just like, oh, well, I'm going to just ask other bloggers to put me on their shit. I'm going to ask main bloggers to drop my name or tag me. I didn't ask for none of that shit. Please retweet my shit. Please put me in interviews. I didn't ask for none of that shit. If you following me, it's because apparently you either fuck with one of the blogs that I did, or you fuck with me as a person, or you fuck with the content that I put out. Now, I know a lot of motherfuckers like, this nigga dry, this nigga boring, and that's probably why I don't get all the followers that everybody else got. But I don't care about that shit. I'm in this for me. This is my hobby. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm not going to jump into it and be a part of the machine that's only pushing certain narratives in battle rap. Now, I want to speak to my man Jay Legend, not specifically speak to him, but speak to some of the things that he said. He had an issue with Caps, right? Now, me personally, I fuck with Caps. I fuck with Jay Legend. right? We kind of behind the scenes text about certain shit that's going on in battle rap. That's my guy. He interviewed me a couple times. We chop it up about certain topics. And it's kind of like the whole, yo, you got family members that don't fuck with each other, but you fuck with your family on opposite ends for one reason or another. My man Jay Legend's motivation behind not fucking with him is something that I personally am not behind. Not because, oh, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I don't even know what happened to be motivated to get behind that shit. So what I'm basically saying is like, you know, you can't expect people to have the same energy you have behind boycotting certain shit or moving certain people out the culture or not fuck with certain people because everybody's not as tied into it as everybody else. So far as I know, it was an issue behind he got money for shirts or whatever, and it had something to do with the battle rap group, and I didn't know it was for an event, or I didn't know what the fuck. I don't know nothing about it to speak to it in any kind of detail. So my whole point in saying it is like the energy to not fuck with Caps is not there for me the way it is for him, Jay Legend, or somebody else. So it's like the Restore Order movement is gonna be up and down in certain areas between people because the vibes be different. Just like this, for an example, you got niggas who fuck with Battle Truth and fucking Piper Boy Williams and I Smoke. I don't fuck with none of these clown ass niggas because Battle Truth is a nigga who's an old ass nigga looking for clout, who want to be relevant somewhere, who talk a bunch of negative shit and lie about shit and argue any kind of positive shit half the time. It's like, I just can't get behind a nigga who ain't really realistic about the shit that's going on. Do the nigga make decent points sometimes? Yeah. Do I fuck with rolling and blowing that smoke? Yeah, I fuck with it. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with that song. But at the same fucking time, it's like the nigga, as a person, the nigga be on a lot of clown shit that I can't fuck with. The nigga Piper Boy Williams, this is the same nigga that was doing blogs and talking about cats and doo-doos and putting on bras and shit, and you same niggas who talk all that pause shit follow niggas who do shit like that. Another part of Restore Order that's fucked up. It's like, you niggas pick and choose when to be mad about shit. You niggas pick and choose when to care about bars over caring about the fucking, the talking to a nigga or performing and shit like that. Like, it's all these different reasons why. Like, alright, perfect example. Jazz been in 90% of the fucking videos we done all watched in battle rap. She been in most of that shit. Jumping up and down behind Rum Nitty and Av in that video. Going crazy in other videos for shit that niggas have said and making the Jazz face. The Jazz face so cool to talk about. The minute she start giving energy for MOOC, you niggas is, oh my. Now, I think part of the problem was, to be honest, that you can hear her saying stuff in the background. And at one point, you can even hear MOOC say, hold on, Jazz. Like, you got too much exposure. The mics was too close and she became a factor. But the minute she jumped up and down for MOOC, oh, she was on MOOC dick. And because she got MOOC winning the battle, oh, everybody hates. And that's why I keep saying, like, yo, it's a hate for MOOC. It's not a hate for, oh, well, the antics that's going on in the background. Y'all hate because it's MOOC. The shit she was jumping up and down for Verb, nobody gave a fuck. But she jumped up and down, oh, y'all was acting like MOOC was the greatest shit ever, blah, blah, blah. And everybody mad at Jazz for the same shit she been doing in every fucking battle you ever watched. Now you niggas give a fuck. Like, that's my example. Like, that's my point. The Restore Order shit is biased as fuck. And that's pretty much what Jay Legend was saying. Like, niggas pick and choose when to care about certain shit. And I feel like if we gonna do it right, it's gotta only affect being able to get certain niggas on and off the card. The rest of this shit, with what's going on in the background, or bottles going in niggas' pockets for their wallet, and all this other shit, you can't control that shit, my nigga. These niggas gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do on stage. We just had a nigga, and I'm gonna do a blog on this, we just had a nigga do coke on camera. He gummed it. I don't give a fuck what he did. Don't matter to me. You did it on camera, like, my nigga. You realize the black, I'ma save that from my fucking blog. Yo, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you niggas think about Restore Order. Tell me what you think about the whole aspect of getting a union behind the scenes of battle rap and pushing to have certain niggas moved off the card. I think it's a good way to clean up what's going on in the culture, and the leagues have to respect it if they're going to start losing money behind booking certain niggas. So again, like, comment, subscribe, link in the description box for the union video that I watch. I respect the culture, and I'm going to always end my videos with this because I do. I respect the culture. I've been a battle rap fan for years, my nigga. I'm not going to let no new fans or no fans that support energy tell me how to feel about certain videos. And niggas jump in your comments. Yeah, you niggas. Some niggas jump in your comments and tell you crazy for thinking this person win. Niggas, suck my dick. You mad at me because I got an opinion about an opinionated sport? What the fuck is wrong with you niggas? Oh, you should stop watching battle rap or get the fuck out of battle rap. You don't have no business. Who the fuck is you to have your opinion to tell me my opinion is wrong and I'm watching shit wrong and I don't know how to watch battles, my nigga? Y'all niggas sound crazy. Just some of the shit y'all say. And y'all niggas be so passionate to say who should be here and who shouldn't, when a lot of the shit that you niggas agree with be a bunch of dumb shit. Now, I'm not calling a nigga out on the spot, and I know I'm trying to end this video. I just went back and forth with a nigga who told me I was crazy for saying Swave won the battle, and then he gave me his definition of a choke, and I gave him mine. My nigga, if you don't think what B-Dot did was a choke, that's you. But my nigga, I've been watching battles for years when it was on street corners and shit like that. When you stopped, you was done. I don't give a fuck how many times you recycle it to get it back on track and bring it back, and you say it was a stumble. My nigga, you stopped, it was a choke. Period. Flat out. Your version of what a choke is new. It's the new era of what a choke is. That's your perspective. I'm not mad at that shit. But don't fucking message me 600 times to try to get me to believe that your version of a choke is what a choke is, my nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you niggas? Yo, I respect the culture. I'm just calling it for what it is. Swave had a dope-ass fucking round, a dope-ass first fucking round. And whether I felt like he got out-rapped or not, that don't change the fact that I felt like he had a better first round. I liked it more. It's an opinionated fucking sport. I respect the culture. I advise you niggas to do the same.